Have you seen experienced project managers in action? How they are running big and complex projects? And you may have considered going that path. Career of project manager, professional project manager. But maybe you don't know where to start. No worries, we've got this. Today I will explain to you step by step where to start and how to proceed in order to launch your career as a professional project manager. My name is Peter. I am professional project manager with 20 plus years of experience, PMP certification and PhD degree. And you are watching Smart Projects, Smart Skills. Let's dive in. Okay, so my advice how to start your professional career as a project manager is to start in your area of expertise. Meaning, if you are in any kind of profession, you can start from doing the projects in this profession because it would be extremely easy for you. So no matter what nature of the job you are doing, if there are any opportunities, any projects happening around you, you should consider joining them. Even if you don't have any experience, it doesn't matter because they are in the area of your expertise, so it would be much easier for you. So this is first important thing to consider. And of course, if these opportunities are coming more or less frequent, it will depend on the environment you are working in. If you are working in general business environment, I think projects are everywhere. If they are not within your team where you are working, I'm pretty sure they are in your broader organization, in your department, in a department which is doing project, which is interacting with your department. So every organization, every company, big or small, they are doing projects. They may not call them as or structure them as a project, but initiatives, which are in fact projects, are happening everywhere. And I have separate video, which I will link in the description, about how to define project, what is project, what is not, how to distinguish that from business as usual. So I encourage you to watch this video. It will also help you to identify what is project and how to look for the projects and opportunities. Okay, so first step would be to look around you and look for the project near you. So it would be easier for you because assumption is it would be in your area of expertise, and also another assumption is potentially with the people you know, or you know good, or maybe you know good enough to be comfortable cooperating with them. So when you have identified this kind of opportunity, simply you need to be active. You need to ask, okay, can I help with this project? Even part-time, even some minor tasks, but you would like to expose yourself to this kind of work. So doing this step, you will first gain some experience how it is to be part of the project, how it is to, what is the way the project is running and this project team is operating. And after this first experience, you will know, is it for you? Do you find yourself comfortable in that area? Or maybe it's not for you. Maybe you would consider that as an adventure and you would like to come back to your previous role. So after you know that, and of course we are assuming here that you would like to become project manager, you perceive that as something which is for you. So we are assuming that after first experience you are confirming, yes, this is for me, I want more. Fine, perfect. So you can ask project manager of this project or another one If they can assign you some piece of the project, let's call it area of work or swim lane, it can be called a swim lane of the project, to coordinate, for instance. It could be a natural next step for you. So in the first step, you were responsible for 1 or 2 tasks in a given project to deliver these tasks. Now, the next natural step would be if you can ask project manager to assign you as a coordinator of smaller part of the project. So let's say it would be 15 tasks in order to be delivered in 6 weeks, and 2 or 3 people working on them. And you would be responsible for coordination of this set of tasks. Okay, and if you are given this opportunity, you can really present yourself. So at this stage, of course, you don't have experience, but you may have this natural skills or skills you developed in your role before joining the project. And the skills which would be helpful, of course, as I said, so it would be coordination skills, but also communication skills, because project manager is communicating up to 90% of this time. And more details, I had record separate video on what project manager is doing, what are project manager's duties. If you like to watch this, here is this video, and I will also link it in the description. So coordination skills, communication skills, but also other skills like to be well organized, because in order to organize work of other people, you need to be well organized yourself, and maybe not to such extent like project manager of the whole project needs to have, but also to smaller extent you need to manage some priorities, because it's quite normal in the project every day in the project to some conflicts to be seen, and also limited capacity, so you cannot focus on everything at once. So you need to manage priorities even in your head for yourself. Okay, so what I should focus next in the next hour, in the next 4 hours, or today or this week. This is important. Okay, so let's summarize how to start. Try to start in your area of expertise. Try to look for opportunities in your team, in your department, if there are not such in department which is cooperating with your department in the same organization. Sooner or later you will find opportunity for yourself. Then please ask project manager to consider yourself as a person who can be responsible for 1 or 2 or 3 tasks. If you are successful in that, I'm pretty sure you will be given opportunity to lead part of the project. And if you are successful with that, then the next step would be, of course, to ask if you could be assigned as a junior project manager to some next project which is coming in. This is how organically project manager's career is being developed. And this is exactly how I did when I was starting 20 years ago. You watched Smart Projects, Smart Skills. Thank you very much. Good luck and goodbye.